2023 opening day finally here, and for the Cardinals, not only was it an exciting day, it was a historic one as well. Can the football Salukis win a national title? It doesn't matter where you line up SIU's Javon Williams Jr. Right now, he's simply too hard to stop. Kalissa Lacey loves the Carolinas and maybe even James Taylor too. In a game that took nearly 4 hours to complete and saw over 900 total yards of offense, it was Marshall coming up on the wrong end of a 48-25 decision. SIU and SEMO duke it out for that right there. The war for the wheel is set for Saturday. The message was simple. Win the next 2 games and the Salukis are heading to the playoffs. Walt Frazier, Brandon Jacobs, and Steve Finley were 3 former Saluki greats that all won championships at the highest level. Carbondale's own Derek Shelton is trying to join them. SEMO football didn't just look good in their home opener. They looked great, blowing out Nicholls State by 26 points. I'm Jake Siegel, and still ahead in sports, SEMO basketball coach Brad Korn is an OVC champion. The Saluki grad took the program to the big dance back in March, so how will he be rewarded? We'll have that answer coming up next in sports.
It's time now for the Sports Zone.
We are making history in our Cooking with Coaches segment. Episode number 5 gives us our first college coach to appear on this segment and our first dessert. I took a trip to the Plains as Jim Burrows spent 14 seasons as the defensive coordinator at Ohio University, then retired last year to watch his son Joe play his final year at LSU. On the menu tonight, the Burrows homemade ice cream.
Robbins is going to put 6 eggs in there.
Oh, yeah. It's picking up speed here.
Yeah. Powerful, huh?
It's all gonna come together.
Oh, the Eagle brand in there.
Also, to just
helps it freeze faster.
Helps it freeze faster.
This is my new favorite tool. I got to get one of these.
So I got. And then there's homemade ice cream.
That's pretty cool, Coach.
All right.
14 seasons at Ohio U.
Yeah.
Take me through your time there and maybe some memories that stand out.
Memories, the first home game we beat the University of Pittsburgh on national television, ESPN, in overtime, and we had a lot of bowl victories and a lot of great players go through here, and I love the Bobcats, and Joe and Robin love the Bobcats. So even though Joe has gone to other places, and we're certainly LSU fans, but we'll always be Ohio University fans.
To watch your son now live out his dreams, how rewarding and fulfilling is that?
You can't really put it into words, it's just to see all of his hard work and his persistence and dedication through, his long and windy road that he went on to get to where he ended up. We're just so proud of the hard work that he's done.
Just the development that he had was unbelievable, but no, you never really can dream that he's going to be the first round, the first pick in the draft, the Heisman Trophy winner, national champion quarterback. I'd be lying if I said I really dreamed or knew that would happen, so that's been pretty special.
Just as good as advertised. And when I asked his parents how much of this homemade ice cream Joe has eaten in his lifetime, they paused and said countless amount of bowls. It was really good. You can head to our website, WOWKTV.com, to get the full recipe.
It's time now for the Sports Zone.
Charleston's own Montana Fouts is one of the top pitchers in college softball. Her name should sound very familiar. At a young age, she moved to Grayson, Kentucky, and played her high school ball at East Carter. At 13 years old, she committed to the University of Alabama, and now the Crimson Tide star is on the hunt for a national title. It all started here for Charleston native Montana Fouts.
This ballpark, I've been probably every inch of that. So every time I get to come home, I get to have a little piece of my childhood back.
And continued in Grayson, Kentucky, as the East Carter High School grad remembers her days with the Lady Raiders.
I think that was really a special time for me, my dad, my teammates. At East Carter, we played varsity when you were 6th grade then. Now it's moved to 7th. So I had some really good friends, and, we were with each other every day.
Now the Alabama Rising Junior is one of the best college softball pitchers in the nation. So what makes her so effective?
I feel like it's definitely like a preparation thing. Like I always try to do everything leading up so I don't have to second guess myself.
I don't think she's afraid of anybody. She's very competitive. She's very prepared. She was the hardest working pitcher we'd ever recruited. And that says a lot because we've had probably 20 All-American pitchers at Alabama.
Last season, the 2019 SEC Freshman of the Year helped lead the Crimson Tide to the Women's College World Series.
I got there and I was just kind of like had to take a deep breath, but definitely a dream come true, and I'd like to see there for like another 3 years.
Fouts is now a fan favorite in Tuscaloosa.
People just love going to watch Montana. It's almost like, Prince, Madonna, and Montana. She has that type of following already. It's going to be really, really scary how good she could be.
We definitely couldn't do what we do without them. They show up every game, whether it's a midweek or not, and they definitely impact the way we play on the field.
And while her fans now wear crimson and white, all of her success started in the tri-state area as she continues to build her legacy.